Hi YouTube friends. Right, I've popped on today to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to be doing the Underappreciated tag by colouring Bumblebee. I will pop her channel below if I can work out how you do that. And I was watching her tag the other day, and it's basically 5 questions. So they are the artists that you've got that are underappreciated, your untouched colouring books. I'm going to be showing 5. The books that you haven't coloured in like the longest time. And then number 4 for her was whips, but I don't have any whips, so I'm going to do my favourite 2 pages in each of my untouched colouring books, and show some love to a colouring book that you've coloured in but it needs some more colourings in it. Now I'm hoping, I've got a new tripod, that we're not going to have the fuzz. Yes, I know you're zoomed in quite a lot, but apparently my camera really likes to be zoomed in to not have the fuzz. So I've just got to work with what I've got, guys. Anyway, so the books I have here are, they're all by, and this is my underappreciated artist, which is Lightburst Media. I don't know if they do, yes, if they say who the actual illustrator is. Let me just check for that sec. Sorry, I know you're not on there. No, it just says Lightburst, but if you put that into Amazon, they do come up with a few books on there. Okay, so I will show you one by one. So the first one I have is Fashionable 50s. I don't know if I can zoom out without it having an epi at me, but I'll try. If not, we'll have to come back in. That looks okay at the moment. Okay, so I love these books. They are all people based, so if you don't like people, I mean, not in general, we all don't like people, but that's why we do it from behind the camera. But if you like to colour people, you'll be fine. If you don't like to colour people, so I'm going to start from the back. I have coloured some in on these. Oh, there you go. At the back, they do show you some more of the ones that they have. Okay, and I just love the illustration style on these. They're just, the girls are really cute. There's diversity in here in all of them. They do get like a little bit sort of patterny, but I find it's not too bad. It's not too bad, the patterns. Some do go a little crazy, but up to you if you want to do the patterns. So yeah, just to flip through there. I mean, this is mad flowers, but it should be fun to colour. And I do see a sort of like Mexican Day of the Dead type thing, or Spanishy type thing. So some of my pages have got a bit of yellow in on, but it'd be fine when I colour them out. So I did these lovely ladies having a milkshake. And there's men as well, which is always good. So yeah, just a general flip through. Obviously when I do my colouring book collection, you'll probably see these again. But I just really like these, and they're just such fun images. I loved doing this one. Did one in every colour. She's obviously Irish. No offence to the Irish people. Very white. There we go. She's going to cook a turkey for Thanksgiving or something. And picnic one. Most of my colourings were in this book. I save my pro markers for these books because I love them. So I tried to do them as nice as possible. Then I've got 70s. And I've only just bought this one. I just needed to complete the collection. So I was worried that it was just going to go, because I bought these a really long time ago, and I just had a sudden panic that maybe maybe it wouldn't be there anymore. So I thought, just buy it, just buy it. They haven't got 60s, which is so weird. And then we've got the 80s. So we've got, yeah, got 50s, 70s, 80s and 90s. I'm missing 60s. I don't know why they didn't do the 60s. This is 80s. This is obviously when I was a child. So got ones that look like Madonna. They do a nod to certain bands in the 80s one and the 90s one. Yeah, I just think they're really, really fun. I love this one. This took me a long time and I was very impressed with myself. I got really fed up doing the background. I was going to, you know, shade in the background, but I'd lost the will to live. So, look at these cheesy what's-it pants. They've come over to the thing, and they also seeped over to here, but that's fine. I'll get a bit of acrylic marker on that one, and a white acrylic marker, and we'll just delete that one out. But yeah, so that's that one, and then the 90s one, which I would have been coming up for a teenager in the 90s. Did this one like Blade, so like in the film Blade, where they're at the rave, and she looks like one of the characters in there. And the bedroom with the Furby. I didn't have a Furby. I had something that looked very similar to this though, very, very similar, and it was like kind of a, I don't know, a velour-y type feeling. And Clueless, and in here I think there is also, I think this is Blossom. Do you remember that programme, Blossom? I used to really, really have a crush on Joey. Oh, there we go. And there's technically the Spice Girls. Done another one there, done like a rave one. It's disappeared. But there, that gives you an idea of those. Now my next ones are my untouched books. So I've got 5 of them, and within each are 2 pages I would like to colour. So my first one is 80s New Wave. Now you'd think I'd really be on this one because I do like the 80s colouring, and this is Joshua Dunbar. But I've just, when I got it, there was, I mean, grayscale at the back, so we'll avoid that for me. And there is pages I do really like. That one. But there's something about the artwork that is, I don't know, putting me off. I think it'd be alright once I've coloured it. So this is the first page that I would like to colour out of it. So one of my favourites. And the other page I would like to is this roller skating one. And I imagine this is down, well, I always imagine it's like Venice Beach. Because that's where I feel roller skating should be. And they did have all, oh, it could be Miami, couldn't it? The palm trees. Either way. But yeah, I've roller skated down Venice Beach from Santa Monica to, you won't believe I did that now. I think I've been knackered out just putting the roller skates on. But yeah, in another life. But yeah, those are the 2 in that one. Then my next one, it is also a new book. So this is Gothic, Romantic Gothic, and that's by them. Colours coming up, and yes, it's new. So I haven't, you know, I suppose I have had time to colour in it, but I just got very intimidated by it because when I saw the flip throughs, I did think it was slightly bigger than I see. It's got very light details, so I have to hold up so you can sort of see. This is one of the page. It's light details and very detailed. So This is not the fuzz. This is not the camera. It is how it is. So yeah, I'd like to do that page, which I don't know if you can see properly or not. It's, you know, I guess as good as mine. But they're just, the light's coming through now as well. They're just very hard to see in real life. I'd like to do this one with the cactuses. Zoom it right up, shall we? But yeah, it's a lovely, lovely book, but it's terrifying. It's really, really terrifying. Okay, that one, and then my next one is, oh, I bought this ages and ages ago. So cute, the cute cheapy Christmas colouring book, and this is Christopher Hart. Oh, that looks better in the shop. Now, I don't know why I didn't colour it. It's got some really good thick paper in it, like really good. But I don't know, I just didn't. There was something that I just couldn't put my finger on. But this year I am going to colour in it. I like that one as well. There was a few actually when I was trying to pick my favourite ones that I thought, oh, actually I really like this book. So yes, this Christmas, this is coming out and I'm going to bloody colour in it. And you will see it in January when I do my December flip. So my first one, oh, should we take the post-it off his head? My first favourite one in here is this one. I think this would be quite fun because background's not too mad, and you know, can have fun doing the Christmas trees and the biscuits, and they're quite easy, but I can do a lot of, you know, shading and make them look like anime characters. And then this one as well, which I just thought was cute. It was just really cute with the, you know, just a very nice picture. Words not coming to me. There we go. So that one. My next one in my uncoloured books is Decora Girls by Coco Wyo. I was very excited to get this one and then never coloured in it. I don't know what happened there, but I do need to get on with it. I don't have a lot of uncoloured books because usually my rule is once you buy a colouring book, when it arrives you colour on in it before you put it on the bookshelf. But I think obviously things must have been going on in my life that they ended up just being put on the bookshelf. So the first one I'd like to do, favourites here, is this one with her water gun. I think it's quite nice and straightforward. Got an interesting background. No black background, which is good for me. And then my second one is this one with the twins, and I kind of don't mind the background on this one because it's like a stripy one, so you can add to it. So that's okay, and the twin girls, I think that'd be quite fun to do. Them contrasting in different ways, so like one light and one dark, or both the same but all like, you know, using like, say you coloured her shorts one colour, you colour her top the same colour, and then, you know, do it like that. So yeah, lots and lots of ways to colour this one. So there's that one. And the last one in my 5 is Whimsy Girls Around the World by Hannah Lynn. And technically this is a sort of cheat because I did colour this one, the other one, because there's 2 of each image, and as you can see the yellowing, but I didn't like how it was coming out, and the yellowing was so awful. It was like bleeding everywhere. It's like on this page and everywhere. So I cut it out the book and got rid of it. So I've just got this one. I haven't got the detailed one of it because they do like a one without a background and one with a background with these ones. So I do want to tackle this one mainly to colour up that yellow in. But also I do like the picture. I mean, she's going off on her holly bobbles. And I miss going off on my holly bobbles. So we've probably all seen this book. The other one I would like to do is the Canadian girl. I think that one would be nice and simple, and I can see her in, you know, like a red checkered shirt. Yeah. And yeah, I just think that one would be nice to do. That's the detailed one of it. You never know, I might be inspired to do the detail one, but probably this one easier. So that's that. So my next one are the books that I haven't coloured in the longest. Now, when colouring Bumblebee, Jess did it, she had like all on her phone, and she could see which ones that she hadn't coloured in for ages. Well, I know for definite the one that I haven't coloured in like for the longest time, and it is Anamorphia by Kirby Rosanas, because we all bought this one at the beginning of, you know, adult colouring thing. I mean, I was colouring way before this, but I've always coloured. But when, you know, adult colouring became interesting, and this one was there, and we were like, wow, a book for us! And we all went out and bought it, and then we all went, well, not all of us, obviously. Some of us are like, you know, don't have issues. But I know that some of us went, it does have a lot of little monsters. What colour choices are we doing here? So I got this for a Christmas a long time ago. We've all seen it. I'm sure you've seen it by now. I did do a few, and this is when I was doing pencils. I also got the pencils for Christmas with it, which was the Marco Raphael, I don't know, something like that. I'm sure if you'll, you know, where's my picture? Oh yeah, so I did this one in it, and yeah, it's not bad at all for, you know, pencils. I'm not a pencily person. I like the vibrance of a marker, and I like the convenience of a marker, and I just put up with the bleed through. So yeah, but it came out okay. And another one I did in here was the parrot with some of the squiggly monsters. I did not do the other squiggly monsters because I just got fed up of monsters at that point. I was like, I can't think of any more colour choices. No. So the parrot came out pretty good though. I think he's fine. And then this is probably the first page I ever coloured in the adult ones. And it's me hummingbirds. And yeah, there you go. So that was an oldie. And then another sort of oldie was Pop Manga colouring book by Camelia de Erico. And I haven't coloured much in this. I do need to come back to this one because I do actually like colouring in this one. This is Pro Marker, and I've actually just put like a bit of scrapbook paper behind so that I didn't have to look at, because I felt very guilty in those days about ruining the back of the page. So yeah, so that's a Pro Marker one. I also have this one in Pro Markers too, and yet again I have backed the page with a bit of scrapbook, because I used to do scrapbooking, so I've got lots of scrapbook card. And I think I did another one, and that is actually pencil, so I didn't need to back it, but I'd gone on a theme, so I had to back it. Yeah, so the mermaids. Yeah, I do need to come back in and probably do something more in that one. Then last of all, I've got 3 books that I need to show some more love to. Now, I do love these books, and I forget I've got them. I always forget. I am very Out of sight, out of mind, and that's with everything, people too. So I do it to, you know, my friends and family. I forget they exist unless they contact me. So same with colouring books. If they're on the shelf, I've forgotten. And I do love these. So I have Under the Sea, Where the Mermaids Be, and A Fairy Lives in Every Garden, and these are both by Destiny, and I'm really not going to try and pronounce that. And I just think they're really cute little books, really nice. I think these are still on Amazon if you're interested. Really good, this one obviously for Mermaid, if you want to get your Mermaid on. And I like how they're contained in their little oval. And they're just really pretty images. I've obviously done this one, and I did her hair like the fish, which I'm not quite sure about, but it's done now, and I think it's kind of sweet, really. We're all very critical of our own work, aren't we? And I did her. And I really like how this one come out. I really like it. I hope this is not doing a fuzz. No, it looks okay. I love it. It's Little Mermaid. And I actually did Little Mermaid like this before the live action Little Mermaid. I know. Psychic. And then, yep, I've done her. And I've done this jellyfish lady. But yeah, I would like to do some more in this one. I'd just like to complete. This would be like to be one of the ones I complete. And then the same with this one. I just think they're so lovely. And I've looked every now and again to see if she's done any more new books, and she hasn't. I'm just like, could you do some more books, please? And this, I love this one, but the yellowing from here has gone all around here. Now, I don't know if you can see it. I mean, it looks like it could have been a happy accident. You know, it looks like I've just gone with some stuff and gone, yeah, that looks good. So I think I can get away with it, but I am a little annoyed that the yellowing is happens in your favourite books. I had some cheap pens that I got given, and I felt obligated to use them because, you know, present, and I've binned them now. I just can't hack it. Get rid of those ones. And did this little girl here as well, little fairy. This is nice because she's got the flowers, and it's kind of simple-ish, but I don't think it's like really simple, you know, like those really cute and simple type ones. This reminds me of like flower fairies, you know, you used to get them when, well, I used to get them when I was young, and I had a plaster of Paris one where you make the moulds and then you paint them. I was always nagging to Mum to get the plaster of Paris so I could make these moulds. Oh, things you remember. And then my last book of Show Some Love, and that's good because we're at 23 minutes, is by Joanna Prospero. I'm dyslexic if you haven't worked it out. I can't read most things. It's just all a lot of letters to me that don't make sense. Anyway, I've got Whimsical Darlings, and this is the only book I've got of hers, but I would like some more. I think I have a few of hers in a colouring heaven. But I said to myself I'm not allowed to get any more of her books until I've coloured the ones I've got. Now, this is the only book I've done in order. Ironically, all the witches are at the back when I want to do witches. See, I want to do that one. I might have to jump forwards. But the ones I have done are, I've done her. Nice autumn one. And so because I've done quite a lot in this one, I would like to actually carry on. Maybe finish a book. I've never finished a book. It's on my bucket list. Finish a book. I'm really loving, I do put a lot of love into these ones. when I do them. I loved how she came out. Because they're just small images, I can focus on them. There's not backgrounds or anything like that. I mean, I did a bit of purpling in the background there, but yeah, they're really nice. So, I've been stood up the whole time. I feel like I'm dying now. Actually feel wheezy. Right. I hope you've enjoyed this labour of love. I hope everything's not fuzzy. Right, feel free to comment below. I love your comments. Like and subscribe. My wish list, very cheekily, for Amazon is on there. Or if you just want to check out what colouring books that I might get in the future, I mean, have a look at it by all means. So I want to see if you've managed to get to the end. So if you have managed to stay with me right to the end, I want you to put bubbles in the comments. Alright, take care everyone. Bye.